Y'all gonna know how to start a business, because baby, we don't want to work for nobody. We want to work for ourselves.
Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's colder. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I'm that bitch, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm that bitch, man, I thought that they told you.
Hey, it's akeriajanayco. If you're a return subscriber, hey girl, hey, what's poppin'? If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to join the crew, because over here we always slay and never play. Period. Okay, so boom, today I am going to be doing a video about being an entrepreneur, and that video is going to be how to start a business. And I know there's tons of videos out there, but I wanted to do a video giving my tips and my advice from my own mouth, because I got some advice that I haven't heard on the on YouTube before. So I just want to go ahead and give my tips and advice on how to start a business. And I have 8 tips right here on my iPad that we're gonna get into. Y'all gonna know how to start a business, because baby, we don't want to work for nobody. We want to work for ourselves, making our money, period. Okay, so I have 8 tips. Well, I really have 7 tips, and then the 8th thing is just something I want to talk about, and they're really not tips, it's just steps. Like, I don't know why I keep saying tips. So I have 7 steps, and then the 8th thing is like a tip that I want to give. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the end for that tip at the end. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is get a name for your business. So whatever you want your name to be, you have the freedom to make your name whatever you want it to be, because it is your business, and there's nobody who can tell you no, you can't do that, or there's nobody who can tell you, oh no, you need to change that, because it's your business and you get to do what you want with it. Only thing I do have to say about making a name for your business, please be creative when it comes to your name for your business. Or if you want it to be something simple, keep it simple. I mean, it doesn't matter, but do not steal anybody else's name that they have for their business and just put your name in it. That is not the way to go. Do not copy anybody's name for their business and try to make it as if it's your own. Don't do that, because that's just basically showing everybody, okay, this is the same as so-and-so's business, so she can't even come up with a name for her business without copying somebody. So you know everything else about to be copied. So just make sure you be creative with your name. You might not be able to come up with your name in one day, or if you've already thought about having a business, you probably already been having names that you've been thinking of in your head. But if this is your first time sitting down about to brainstorm and about to get ready to start your business, you might not have a name. You might not come up with a name yet, but that's okay. When I did Janae's Gloss House, which I don't have anymore, but when I did Janae's Gloss House, it took me like 3 days to come up with that name. 3 days. And then you see I end up throwing it out to make it akeriajanayco Collection. That's what my business name is now, akeriajanayco Collection. And I just changed it to akeriajanayco Collection because I don't want to be boxed in. That's another thing about your name. Whatever you want your name to be it. But for me, with Janae's Gloss House, I felt like I was boxed into just lip gloss. You get what I'm saying? And with this one, akeriajanayco Collection, I don't even do the lip gloss anymore. I didn't want to be just boxed into just lip gloss or boxed into just lashes. So that's why I changed my name to akeriajanayco Collection. So it's my whole collection. It's I put my name on it because I love my name. akeriajanayco, boom, Collection. That's what it is, because I don't want to be boxed into just one certain thing, because I know eventually I want to be selling a lot of different things. So yeah, but when you're coming up with your name, when you're coming up with your name, be creative. Don't steal anybody else's name or idea, and make sure, try to get a name that you'll be able to stick with for time to come with your business. Boom. Okay, so the second thing you need to do after coming up with a name, you need to come up with a logo. So you can make your own logo, or you can get a logo design. Me personally, my logo for Janae's Gloss House, I made that logo myself. My logo for akeriajanayco Collection, my friend did make that. So you basically need to get you a logo. So whether you make it yourself or whether you get a design, please, again, do not steal anybody's logo idea. Don't do that. I see more times than not people steal people's logo ideas than their name, because they got a name for themselves. They just can't think of how they want their logo to look. But don't go out here and steal somebody else's whole logo idea. Don't do that. Do not steal somebody's logo idea. Don't do it, because eventually that person will see that and then they'll be like, okay, so you basically done stole my logo idea. So if somebody else got a crown on their logo and then they got butterflies at the bottom and then they got some lashes over here and one of the little lash swooly things over here, and they got their name in there and their name is Lashes by AK. Okay, and you go use that same logo and put Lashes by DK, you just stole their logo in their business name. Don't do that. Come up with your own logo idea. Just like with the name, you might not come up with the logo idea off the bat. It might take you a few days to see how you want your logo, and when you do come up with the idea, draw it out. Even if you can't draw it out or write it out how you want it, because you may forget it, especially if you're paying for somebody else to design it. You want to draw it out or write it out, so when you do coordinate with that person and get ready to get your logo made, you already know what you want, so you can tell them, okay, this is how I want my logo. But if you're making your own logo, there's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to make a logo, and some of them videos do show you how to make advanced logos, like really nice professional looking advanced logos on your phone, by the way. So once you get your logo made, that's when you want to make your business page. So I have a business page on Instagram, but you can also make a business page on Facebook, on Twitter, on whatever other social media you want to make your business page on. You can make one. I personally just have one on Instagram right now, and I'm thinking about making one on Twitter. I'm just not so sure if I want to yet. But make a business page definitely on Instagram. Definitely on Instagram, because yeah, a lot of people use other social media apps, but a lot of people come to Instagram when they want to buy stuff. Dead for real. People always go to Instagram when they want to buy stuff. Like me, if I'm looking for a specific something that I haven't seen on the website or that I haven't seen in the store, I'll go to Instagram and search it up in a hashtag and see if I can find somebody who sell it from Instagram. And I guarantee you can probably find it on Instagram. So definitely make you a business page on Instagram, and you can just make the business page make the business page, the username be the name of your business, and your first post can just be your logo. Once you get your logo made, you can make your first post as your logo, post your logo, and then type a little message. This is my business, preparing to lunch, And make sure when you're posting on your business page, even when you post your logo for that first time, make sure that you're using hashtags to get you out there, because a lot of people ain't gonna follow your business page. I mean, that's just what it is. I only have like 200 and something followers on my business page. A lot of people are not gonna follow your business page, but if you use those hashtags, a lot of people go. Like I said, if I wanted a purple purse and I haven't seen it in any stores and I want to go see on Instagram they got it, guess what? I'm a hashtag purple purses or purple handbags. And all of that stuff, people who sell handbags or people who hashtag that stuff is gonna come up. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to find what I'm looking for. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by using hashtags. Use your hashtags, because they will help you get out there more and help more people see your stuff than just the people who follow you. Because 9 times out of 10, the people who follow you, they probably already see your stuff so much, they probably just like it and go. Like it and go. So that's what I have to say about the social medias, the business social medias. Like I said, you can make as many as you want, you can make as less as you want, but definitely I would recommend making an Instagram. If you don't want to make an Instagram, that's all in fine too, but I would definitely recommend making an Instagram. If you don't make any other social media sites for your business, definitely an Instagram. All right, so the next step is to find products. Steps 3 and 4 can be interchanged. You can do 4 first and then do 3, or you can do 3 first and then do 4. Personally, me, I did 3 first and then did 4. So 4 is to find products to sell. And you can find products to sell through vendors. You can go on Alibaba. I know a lot of people probably talk about Alibaba to find vendors. It's a free place that you can go to find free vendors, because all you need to do is go get the app. It's on I know for a fact it's on iPhones. I'm sure it's probably on Androids too, but just go get the app and search in whatever you need. So if you want to sell the New York baseball caps that everybody's selling nowadays, search up search up New York baseball caps, and it's gonna come up, and it's a whole bunch of them gonna come up. It's not just gonna be one or two. It's gonna be a lot of them that come up, so you get to choose which vendor you want to use. Look at the different prices, look at the shipping prices, look how much they cost for this amount all together. So say if you want to buy 10, okay, see how much 10 costs from this vendor and see how much 10 costs from this vendor with the shipping included, and see which one's less, or whichever one you want to go with, whichever one has the fastest shipping, whichever one takes back quicker, however you want to do it. But Alibaba is a perfect app to find what you want to find. I personally use Alibaba for all of my vendors too, except for my lash vendor that I currently have. My current lash vendor, I got it from this girl on Juneteenth. She posted 19 free vendors for everybody, for all the black owned businesses, as her Juneteenth gift to everyone. And I use one of the vendors from on that list for my lash vendor that I have right now. But I did find me a new lash vendor that I'm going to be using when those go out of stock, from Alibaba. You can find all your vendors on Alibaba, and you don't have to buy a vendor from nobody. You don't have to ask nobody. I'm telling you, Alibaba, 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 okay, Alibaba, okay. But for real, you can find it on Alibaba. But if you do see somebody's business, or you've bought something from them, like say if it's hair, because I know a lot of people buy their hair vendors, which I don't think that's a bad idea at all. But like say if you is some hair, and you bought hair from that person, you know the hair is good, and now you want to start selling your own hair, and you want the same vendor they got, you can see if they sell their vendor. But not everybody sells their vendor, and you cannot be mad about that. But you can see if that person sells their vendor, and you can buy a vendor from them. People do sell vendors, some for 20, 10, 5, 30, 40, 45, 50. Like, people sell vendor for all type of different prices. So if you really want that vendor for your hair business, like if you're doing hair, you can buy a vendor from somebody who you like or something like that, because I don't think that's totally bad. I'm sure you could probably find vendors for that on Alibaba as well. I'm not into the hair thing because I feel like it gets very complicated and stuff like that, and I don't wear hair that much. This is why I just said what I said. I'm not really a hair type of girl. I don't know much about hair and wigs and weave. You want to sell stuff that you're passionate about and stuff that you know about. Don't just sell stuff just because that's what you think is selling these days, or that's what everybody else is selling, or that's what's trending. It's okay to add a trendy product in your stuff, but don't add a trendy product that you know nothing about, or that you don't wear at all, or that you don't like at all. Because if you don't like the stuff that you sell, for one, you're never gonna wear it, you're never gonna promote it, and you're not gonna get no sales from it, because you're not even passionate about the stuff. So you don't care if it gets sold because you don't use it. That's just like me. I'm not a makeup type of person, so why would I be out here trying to sell eyeshadow palettes when I don't wear eyeshadow? So to just be like, when am I ever going to promote my stuff? When am I ever going to promote myself in my stuff? When am I ever going to put some eyeshadow on and say eyeshadow from akeriajanayco collection? It's never going to happen, because I don't really wear makeup. And when I do get my makeup done, which I do get it done like occasionally, but I barely get eyeshadow unless I'm going to like a big event. Like, you know, but if I'm just going like to the club or something, I don't put eyeshadow on. So that's what I mean by sell stuff that you're passionate about, sell stuff that you use, that you like, and I'm telling you, you'll benefit from it. I heard this tip from somebody on YouTube, and I really do agree with this tip. Sell stuff that you're passionate about, because if you're not passionate about it, or you don't use it, you're not gonna wear it. Just like with purses and lashes, I wear purses and lashes all the time. So guess what? I sell purses and I sell lashes, because guess what? I'm gonna put my lashes on and I'm gonna say lashes from akeriajanayco collection. I'm gonna wear my purse with different outfits that I do, and I'm gonna put akeriajanayco collection. You can go on my Instagram. Literally on my Instagram, I have my purses. I wear my purses all the time, especially my red one. Go on my Instagram. My Instagram is @akeriajanayco. I'll put it right here just in case nobody don't know. Go on my Instagram. You'll see that I promote my purses all the time. So the next thing would be to find vendors, which is what I kind of just said with the selling products. But like I said, find vendors on Alibaba. So 4 and 5 kind of go together. Find vendors, find stuff to sell. Like I said, on Alibaba, you can find basically any vendor. But what I will tell y'all about Alibaba, sometimes, like when I was getting ready to get my stuff for, I think it was for my keychains, or yeah, it was for my keychains, because my stuff for my keychains I had to buy it separately. So the little puncture tools, they were only like $40-$50 all together, right? Why when I go to the end to check out, the total is like $200 and something. You want to know why? Because of shipping. So make sure you check the shipping with the Alibaba. Don't just get excited and say, oh my god, I found a vendor. You need to go try to check out first, or try to see how much they charge for shipping, because some of them be charging like $100 and something for shipping. Like I've seen one vendor on Alibaba charge $189 for shipping. And if you do that, you're never gonna make your money back, because when you set in your prices, I'll just talk about it in the next two. But anyways, make sure you check how much they charge for shipping, or how much the shipping is going to be, because sometimes the shipping be outrageous. And then I found vendors on Alibaba whose shipping is only like $20-$30, and those are the ones who I usually go with. And plus they usually ship like super quick, even though the shipping is $20-$30, which I'm probably like, whoa. But mind you, most of this stuff is coming from China. Let's just be for real. None of this stuff really coming from the United States. It's all coming from China. So of course you got to pay more than $5.99 for shipping, but $100 and something, you can't tell me that you gotta charge me $100 and something for shipping, but this company that's also coming from China, probably close to you, can charge me $30. So I definitely recommend making sure you pay attention to the shipping. The next one, like I said, is set prices and make a website. So I personally feel like it is essential to have a website for your business, because you might find your business page might lead somebody your business page might lead somebody in California to find your business, and they want to buy something from you. But if you only do in-person orders, or if you only do DM orders, that'll stir them away. Because I know me personally, if I'm on somebody's Instagram business page and they say DM to order, I get right off, because I'm not DMing nobody to order, because I feel like that stuff be a scam. Now, I'm not saying that everybody who do DM to order be scamming, because that's not the case. Some of them who do DM to order genuinely do their stuff and ship their stuff out, but I just personally do not trust the DM to order, so I don't do it at all. So if your thing say DM to order and I'm not close enough to you where I can come pick it up if I want it, then I just won't buy from you. And I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be rude, but I just don't do that, because I've seen too many people get scammed that I know personally from the DM to order thing. So I do not do the DM to order thing. So that's why I say it's essential to have a website, because you might stay in Georgia, but your business page, like when you use them hashtags and stuff, people all around the world be searching those up. So somebody in California might see that and they be like, oh, I really want this. Okay, but where's the website? Where can I buy it from? So you just lost a potential customer by not having a website. So I definitely feel like you should have a website. You can create your own website, or you can pay somebody to do a website. But websites are not cheap when you're getting somebody to make them, because they're not quick. They take a long time to make, especially if you want it done within a day or two. People probably gonna charge you extra, because you have to literally sit there for 5-6 hours a day trying to make a website. Like a website, it's not hard, but it's very time consuming. So it's not cheap to make a website. People not charging just $20 and $30. People charging like $150 to $200 to make a website. Or you can go try to find videos on YouTube and try to do it yourself, but it is complicated your first time looking at it, because even the video I watched, she didn't explain every single thing, so I had to figure some stuff out on my own. So it is complicated. It's not just the easiest thing in the world, but it's not super hard to where you couldn't figure it out. You could always pay somebody and just get it made for you to avoid the hassle and just invest that money into your business. So when you make your website, you also need to have your prices set. Set your prices at what you need to set your prices for, so you can put money back into your business and so you can have a profit. Don't worry about what anybody else saying about your prices. People have told me several times that I need to lower the prices of my purses. My purses are $45, y'all. $45, yep. And if you feel like, okay, that's too much, okay, that's super fine. You don't have to buy it. You do not have to buy it. But I know somebody will buy it. And guess what? I went to a pop-up shop. I forgot when it was, but sometime last week. And guess what? I sold 2 purses. Yeah, that's not a lot, but my whole time being in business since October 2nd, I had sold no purses before I went to that pop-up shop. And those girls bought those purses, no problem, didn't complain about the price, nothing. Then I had other people walk up to me at the pop-up shop to ask how much my purses were. And I was like, oh, they're really cute though. Fine, you don't have to buy it. Like, somebody will buy your stuff. If they feel like it's too much, then they don't have to buy it. Just like when you go somewhere and you might feel like, okay, that's too much, and somebody might feel like, oh, this is a steal. So that's just how a business is. You're running a business. You're not running a negotiation. Your prices are not up for negotiation. No, I saw that post somewhere and I was like, yes, this is the post, because like people be wanting you to lower your prices to fit them and fit what they want to pay. No, this is what I need to make my profit and to make my money to put back into my business. And it's simple as that. So set your prices as such. People sell lashes. I've seen people sell lashes for $5, and I've seen people sell lashes for $20. Literally, I go to a HBCU, so many girls sell lashes in the group chat for $5. And my friends sell lashes for $20. But guess who I go to? My friend, because first she's my friend. But for two, you get what you pay for. So if you pay for some $5 lashes, you're gonna get $5 lash quality. Simple. And that's what I'm gonna leave it at. So set your prices, and set your prices according to what you need your prices to be. Don't worry about what everybody else saying, because eventually somebody will buy your stuff. But don't be trying to be too outrageous and selling the pair of lashes for $60 now. Nobody ain't gonna buy no pair of lashes for $60. I don't know, they might, but nowhere where I'm at, they're not gonna buy no lashes for no $60. So yeah, don't settle too outrageous to where everybody like, okay girl, that's too much. But don't sell yourself short. Alright, so the final tip, the final step after you have your website created is to set a launch date. You want to set a launch date once you have all your products that came in from your vendors. You got all your products, you got all your shipping stuff, you got all your cute stuff that you need to make your shipping look nice. You got all your website complete, you got your shipping done, you got your payment method set up. Boom, set a launch date. But even when you get all that stuff set a launch date a week or two after that. Give yourself a cushion in case something goes wrong, in case you realize, okay, the vendor sent the wrong thing, I need to get the right thing. Boom, boom, boom. Give yourself a cushion of a week or two. Let me go back to what I said about shipping and payment method really quick. On making your website, make sure you set up your shipping and set your shipping what you need to set. I use USPS, so I go in and set my shipping by weight. Some people set it by price, some people set a set price. However you feel like you need to do your shipping, make sure you set up your shipping, and make sure you have enough. Make sure you set shipping enough to where it's actually paying for shipping and you're not paying for shipping. Because some people complain about shipping prices too. But y'all gotta realize it's not cheap to ship stuff. Shipping does not cost $1. So make sure you set your shipping to where the customer is paying for their shipping and not you. So don't be trying to set shipping at $3 when you know for a fact none of your stuff costs $3 to ship. It costs $7 to $8 to ship. So now you having to pay for shipping for everything that people order. And then your payment method, whichever site that you decide to build your website on. I personally use Wix. I don't use the Wix little site thing. I don't use the quad pay, the afterpay, none of that stuff. I just use PayPal. You do not have to have a PayPal account to buy anything from me. You just have to go to a guest checkout, but it still comes to my PayPal account. All of it goes to my PayPal account. Or if I do an in-person order, I have my business cash out. The thing I'm trying to get at here is set your business money aside from your personal money. Because I'm sure when you first start your business, you probably still gonna be working, or you probably still gonna be doing whatever other thing you was doing to make your money. So set your business money aside from your personal money. Keep them separated. Keep them separated. All right. So the last tip, this is the tip that I want to give you guys. And I know y'all probably like, she never said anything about getting an LLC or trademarking anything, or getting I forgot the other one. I just know LLC or anything like the LLC or trademarking. It's because this is my tip. I feel like when you're first starting a business, especially if you're not famous, like if you're not Jada Cheese starting a business where you know, okay, so many people finna support her just because she's Jada Cheese, or if you don't have like a whole bunch of followers on Instagram already, you have a big audience already, then you can't just expect for your stuff to be booming like that. It might, I'm not saying it won't, but it might. But you can't just expect that. So that's why I say when you're first starting out, do not try to jump ahead and get a LLC, because, or try to trademark your stuff, because anything can happen. You could realize 2 months from now, I don't really like having a business. I don't want to be an entrepreneur no more. I don't want to do this no more. Or you can realize 3 months from now, I don't really like my name anymore. I want to change my name. I want to rebrand my name and make it something different. So that's why I say when you're first starting out, don't get an LLC and stuff like that just yet. Give yourself a 5 to 6 month cushion to see if you're still, after 5 to 6 months or 4, if you're like, if your stuff is picking up and doing really good at month 4, then you can go ahead and get your LLC and your trademark and stuff. But me personally, I think I'm waiting till 5 to 6 months to see if my stuff is still, I'm still going, and that I still like my name and I still like my logo, and that I don't want to change anything before I go and trademark this stuff, or before I go and get an LLC, because that stuff costs money, and you don't want to spend money and then you end up not having a business no more. You end up not liking being an entrepreneur, because being an entrepreneur is not for everyone. You get what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't want to be an entrepreneur, and everybody don't want, or everybody start being an entrepreneur and realize they don't want to do that no more. So that is just my last tip, because I know somebody's probably wondering, like, why wasn't that one of the steps? And that's just because, you guys, I feel like it's better to wait and give yourself a cushion. Now, I do know people who start off with an LLC and start off with their stuff trademark, which is fine. If they want to do that, they can do that, because maybe they know that this is something they want to stick with in the long haul. But see, me, I know I like to change stuff, and I have different ideas, and I want to, so I just want to make sure that I have my final product. But I think this logo and this name is my final product, because I love my name and my business. I love my logo. So I think this will be my final product that I get trademarked and that I get an LLC with. But for example, Janay's Gloss House, I launched Janay's Gloss House March 21st of 2020. By May 2020, end of May, early June, I was ready to rebrand it. I didn't like my name no more, because I felt like I was too boxed in to lip gloss. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's just what I mean by making sure that you want to actually do this, or this is the name that you actually want, before you go get an LLC. But that is the end, and that's all the tips and tricks and things you need to do that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, leave me a comment, and subscribe, you guys. Thanksgiving is on the way. I hope y'all ready to eat good. Christmas is on the way. Y'all got y'all presents and y'all stocking stuff first, period. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah.